Hi, this is Brian David Marshall coming to you from the Magic the Gathering World Championships in Chiba, Japan. You may know from some previous videos I've done that I'm a big fan of what used to be known as EDH, Elder Dragon Highlander. It's now called Commander. Wizards of the Coast is going to be releasing a product in June called Commander, which is going to feature 5 new decks, 100 cards. In that set of cards, there's going to be 51 new cards created specifically for the Commander format. I've been wandering around the hall here at World, talking to a couple of different judges, some players, and even someone who was on the design team for this product about the Commander format. Let's see what they had to say.
Commander is just like fun. I just want to play one game. I've got that deck, I don't have to think about meta game. I just play with the cards that I like.
Right now, Garza Zol, the Plague Queen.
Why?
Why? Because I built this vampire deck, and she's the queen of all vampires. The deck, it started off as an exercise in looking at cards that were better in multiplayer than individual play. And I noticed that most of them were black, and most of them did draining, and some of them were vampires. So I started kind of going, oh, maybe I'll try a vampire theme deck with all these cards thrown in. And just kind of built it up and built it up and built it up.
I like Azami, Lady of Scrolls. She's pretty nice because I like some people like to draw cards and play more spells than their opponents. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of the people that's quickly out. Everyone else gangs up on me because they're trying to cast their sweet spells, and I like to stop them.
My favorite is actually Kami of the Crescent Moon because I like to mill people. And that's like my go, because he's like a howling mind. Nobody ever kills him because they like love to draw extra cards. I like to like sit back and kind of like make everyone my friend and like counter like spells that everyone wants to be countered. And then like all of a sudden at the end of somebody's turn, you're like, you know, I'll wheel and deal or whatever. And like everyone's drawn 7, like yeah, draw 7. And then before they know it, they're at 30 cards. And then you start archive trapping individuals and traumatizing individuals, and then they're all dead. And I don't know, it's just kind of fun.
Well, there are a lot of people who don't have a commander deck. What they can do now is they can just pick up a deck easily and to go join everyone. It's not like sometimes it's about deck construction, but well, for commander, it doesn't matter who has the best deck out of the team. It is all about, you know, if you have the best deck, you'll maybe make more enemies. And here, a precon is perfect, just joining a group anytime, just saying, hey, I'm in here.
Seems like a really good idea, both for the actual game itself, the Commander portion, and for the Legacy / Eternal communities, just because they could potentially get some cards that Standard and Extended just can't deal with that might spice up the formats a little bit.
I love it because it's the political card. It's the card that you're thinking, why would you play this? You know, this isn't going to get you anything, but it is. I mean, this is going to make you a lot of friends at the table. And if some guy's ahead, well, he's not ahead anymore. So, yeah, I love that card. It's awesome.
He's going to be used by a lot of people because I know in my multiplayer circle, my friends like to play decks and just shove in a bunch of Wrath of Gods, and this guy sort of breaks that. He lets you play, just like replay creatures from your graveyard, and that's going to make it harder for a lot of those people. And it's just pretty interesting.